Hi everyone, we're here today to talk about the NCUK International Year 1 program. Hi Ms. Irene.
Hi Ellen.
Can you tell us more about the NCUK International Year 1 program?
Yes, so the NCUK International Year 1 is a pathway degree, meaning if you're not ready financially or you're not ready due to personal reasons to pursue your degree abroad after completing your A-levels, your IB or the IFY, you can stay here to do your first degree of the International Year 1 program and then progress to do your second or third year at any of our universities, either in the UK, Australia, New Zealand.
So what are the possible courses under the NCUK International Year 1 program?
That's an interesting question. So the NCUK International Year 1 has a whole lot of modules or degrees you can take for your first year in your home country. But at our study center here in Ghana, we are focusing mostly on just 2 degrees, which is the business and management degree and the law degree. And someone may ask, if I'm done here and I go to maybe the University of Bristol to do my second and third year, would it show my certificate that I just did 2 years at the University of Bristol? And the answer is no. Your degree will show your full BSc or full BA, regardless of where you started with the International Year 1 module.
What are some universities the students can progress to after doing the NCUK International Year 1 program?
Okay, so there are lots of universities, but I'll make it brief. In the UK, you can progress to the University of Bristol, the University of Sheffield, the University of Leeds, and these are Russell Group universities. Looking to Australia, we can look at the University of South Australia, we can look at RMIT University in New Zealand, we can look at Auckland University, University of Waikato, Lincoln University, etc. So these are all some of the universities that you can progress to after completing the International Year 1 program.
So what's the advantage of starting with the NCUK International Year 1 program as opposed to starting in any of these countries?
Okay, so the most important advantage to any student would be the costs. Our fees are quite affordable as compared to paying international fees in any of these countries we mentioned earlier. Additionally, you get to save on living expenses, which is you're paying off accommodation for a year, feeding and paying fees in pounds. You get to still stay in your home country, travel from home to and fro, or opt for a hostel, which is very, very affordable and you get to pay in cities. So this is a very, very affordable option for international students and parents to get to save money for their first year and then prepare for their awards to continue in their second or third year.
How will the students doing the NCUK International Year 1 program be assessed?
Okay, so the assessment will be in 2 folds. We have the 50% which is coursework and then the other 50% which is exams. So these are the 2 methods that will be used to assess a student for the program. And also, the International Year 1 is a degree. So whatever module you be studying here, you need to focus and make sure that you're getting the best so that at the end of the day, your GPA will reflect so it's not just a pathway program, it's a degree. So assuming you end up going to Australia or the UK to start your first degree, you need to take your academics seriously. This is the same way we're doing that locally in Ghana. The only difference is that you get to save on costs, you get to save on expenses of living expenses and also paying huge fees as an international student in these countries.
So what are the entry requirements? Can someone who wrote WASI enroll?
Nope. So with the International Year 1, we have 3 qualifications that are accepted for Ghanaian students. The first one will be the A-levels, which is a minimum of 2 Ds, and with the IB, it's a minimum of 24 points, and also with the International Foundation Year program, that's a minimum of C. So if you have any of these 3 qualifications, that is, and you're a Ghanaian, you can enroll for the International Year 1 program. For students in other countries or other African countries, we have vast entry requirements that are suited per your country of destination or your country of residence. But for Ghanaian students, it's strictly the IB, the A-levels, or the International Foundation Year program to be eligible to take the International Year 1 here at our study center. Our fees are quite affordable than completing your degree or starting your first degree in the UK, Australia, or New Zealand.
How do we reach you to enroll?
Okay, so we are located at East Legon in Passem, or you can also call our numbers 02000 74309 or 02000 74302, and we are ready to take your inquiries.